Happy spring and welcome to Brunswick Biz on ATMC TV. I'm your host, Kat Hustis. Today we're off to visit some great businesses. First, we'll stop by the new Ocean Isle Fish Company to visit with Barrett and Stephanie McMullen. They'll tell us about the changes they have recently made to the new and fresh restaurant. Then we'll talk to Morgan Inman at the Fuzzy Peach Shallot. He'll tell us all about their healthy frozen yogurt and their delicious Toppings bar. Lastly, we'll visit with Monica Spence-Vogel at the unique boutique Blue. She'll show us some of their great home decor items and what new clothes trends they are carrying as we step into spring. Stay tuned for the next 30 minutes as we connect Brunswick County, one business at a time. Stephanie and Barrett McMullen, owners of the Ocean Isle Fish Company, which is a new restaurant recently taken over by y'all. Y'all might recognize Barrett from No Limits Fishing. So a lot going on. Y'all are busy people.
We are extremely busy. You mentioned No Limits Fishing, also the Wing and Fish Company restaurant in Shallot. And for some reason, we decided we didn't have enough to do. So we jumped in here to what used to be the Giggling Mackerel here at Ocean Isle Beach and opened up the Ocean Isle Fish Company.
Okay, so you mentioned the other restaurants, so those are kind of tied together because y'all both obviously are involved. But are they different or are they kind of the same?
They are different. We are both still involved in the Wing and Fish Company as well, along with our head chef house. Different menus, similar flair on the food. This is more of a seafood flair, whereas that's more of the Wing sports bar with additional, fresh fish over there. So
excellent. So tell us a little bit about the menu. You said it was more of a seafood style here?
It is more of a seafood style here.
Yeah, this is kind of my area of expertise. I'm the food guy. The menu, my background is not in the restaurant business. I am a fisherman by trade. And so it's, when we approach this menu, it's just amazing how much work actually goes into putting a menu together. You've got to think about, what can your kitchen handle? What can your staff handle? What can your facility handle? And then you also got to match the food to the environment that we have here. And so we did all that, taking all that in consideration over the past few months and came up with the menu we have here. And certainly being right here on the water and our background in fishing, that fish was going to be very important to us. So I guess our niche is the fish come straight off of our boats from fish that we catch. You can come to this restaurant on almost any given day and see boats come in, fish being processed, and then they come straight to the kitchen. They get into the frying pan, and then they're on your plate. So fresh fish is our deal.
I don't think you can get any more fresh that come in. You can see your food come in.
You can watch your food come in.
That's exactly right. And certainly we have other things besides fish. We have a lot of shrimp here and scallops and all kinds of things. But that's the one side of it. The other side of it is Chef House back in the kitchen, he's kind of become a celebrity in this community between running the Wing and Fish Company, and he wins the Oyster Festival stew cook-off about every year. And so we're very, very fortunate to have him here. And he takes our raw product, which is as good as you could possibly get, and he turns it into something that's edible, and he does the magic.
Yeah, excellent. Now y'all just opened last month, or took over and reopened last month. So it's a little early, but do you have a favorite yet? A favorite dish?
Oh, well, we have a fish cake, a fish fritter. It's the consistency of a crab cake. But we have it as an entree and as a sandwich. And this is something I was a little hesitant about. Barrett was like, no, we got to have this. You will love it. It's great. It's going to be our signature dish. And it really has become one of my favorites.
Really?
But it's just like a crab cake, except we use the fish that comes off the boats down there. And they
How neat.
It is really, really a cool dish.
A big deal for us is, the way we were brought up, we were brought up on the water, eating fish almost every meal, and we were always taught to not waste anything. And so what was really interesting is this fish fritter that we put together. Again, like she says, it's absolutely amazing. It is delicious, but we use parts of the fish that you would not normally use. It gets thrown away. A fish is, normally like this, you fillet it and that's what you eat. Well, when you do that, you leave a lot of meat, in around the upper back portions of it, and just areas of the fish that you just can't get to very easily.
Right.
So we found a way to get that meat out of the fish and use it, and it's super tender. And then putting it together in this mix, and it's a little odd. People don't like the name fish cake. Sounds a little funny. So we use fish fritter, and I'm telling you right now, you need to try it.
So the viewers need to get the fish.
It's our favorite.
It is our favorite. It's so tender, and it's got so much flavor. Very good.
Everything's good, but that's probably one of my favorites for sure.
You asked for the favorite, and there's the favorite.
It's unique. It sounds unique
It
too.
is very unique.
So good. Now you also have a tiki bar upstairs that's really cool looking. What do you guys like? What do you expect to see this summer? What do you hope that the environment up there will be like?
Yeah, the envision is that it's just it's rocking and rolling from 11 a.m. when we open until 2 a.m. the next day when we close. For people eating lunch, to people just having a happy hour drink or happy hour time drink, watching the sunset, eating dinner, and then having some late night fun.
Yeah, the Tiki Bar is, I guess, another thing that makes this particular location unique. There's nothing like it on the island. It's very high elevation, basically equal with the Ocean Isle Beach Bridge right there. So what it does is you can see the entire island, you can see the marsh, you can see the ocean from up there. The views are amazing. And then, obviously being able to have good food, good drinks, good service, and have that kind of environment, and plus all the activity going on the docks. It's a cool spot to be.
Yeah, it's
and all the
great
fishing
view.
tournaments that go on here, being up there to be able to watch those boats come in, over there at the fishing center, it's just a great place.
Excellent. And so you also have a bar down here that people can probably see in the background now. So y'all are going to have drinks and people can find cocktails and everything like that here.
We're actually going to have 3 bars when it's all said and done.
Okay.
We're right now we're in the main dining area, and of course we have a bar here in the dining area. But then upstairs we'll have food and also the bar, which is the Tiki Bar. But then downstairs on the ground level, when we originally built this facility back in '02. We had cut out a space for a bar that we call the Liars Club, and it was not ever operated, so we're going to bring it back, and we're going to open it back up, and it's a bar kind of targeted more for the boaters and the fishermen that come in, just kind of a really, really low-key
day bar.
A flip-flop atmosphere where you can get a fish sandwich and a cold drink and just sit back and relax, in the shade on the main level. So we're going to have a lot going on here.
Yes.
We have a great selection of beer. We have a huge selection of bottled beers. One of our managers actually is very knowledgeable of beer and wine, and he's done his research to make sure that we actually do have a great selection of beer, from crafts to just your most popular beers. We also have an abundant of frozen drinks. We have all different flavors. We have a great wine selection with over 20 bottles of wine to choose from. So we're actually, we've got a great bar scene and a great...
With that said, this is a family environment.
Okay.
This is absolutely kid-friendly, family-friendly. The whole deal here, it's an entertainment venue between the boats, the food, just a lot of activity going on here, and it's just a cool spot to hang out. Oh, look what we have here.
So this is Chef House.
This is the mad scientist, the genius in the kitchen, one the only Chef House.
Awesome.
What do we got, Chef?
We got mahi mango. It's Caribbean mahi. We sear it. We top it off with a mango salsa. We have black beans and yellow rice served with it.
That looks delicious.
And Chef, I've been hearing so many compliments on your black beans. Your black beans are getting rave reviews in here.
Good.
There you go.
Excellent.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so
Appreciate
much.
it. Fish tacos, that's another good one we have here.
That looks delicious.
We do tacos really well, Kat.
Yeah.
I invite you to try this.
I might have to. This looks delicious.
We had a big job here on changing the perception of this place. And where we started, number one, was the food.
Okay.
You know, we had to get the food right, and that's why we brought the best in here to get it right. And house is the best.
Yeah.
And so we've done a lot here over the last couple months, and we have a lot more to do. You know, we're in the middle of a bunch of construction still, but the food is right, and so that was step one. But we're still moving in a direction to make this spot the spot to be.
Yeah. So I mean, you got everything because the Ocean Isle Fishing Center is right next door, where people can rent boats and jet skis and come and shop around. And so they can come just right over next door and come over to a new and fresh restaurant that you guys own as well.
It's one-stop shopping, and fresh is the right word.
There you go.
Fresh fish, fresh look, fresh crew.
Yeah.
This is the new place, and you know, we are out to make a statement here, and we hope we're going to do that.
I think you're on the right track. So that's excellent. I'm excited for some summer nights here, some summer days here. So tell our viewers before we wrap up your contact information. Just remind them where you are. If there's any information that they can find anywhere else, just let them know that.
Okay. We are located at 65 Causeway Drive, just as you cross the bridge onto Ocean Isle Beach. We do have a website, oceanislefishco.com. Phone number, 910-575-5855.
And find us on Facebook.
Oh, perfect.
And Twitter.
There you go.
Oh my gosh, y'all are all over social media. So good. Well, our viewers, they can get out here. They know where to find you guys now, and we wish you guys luck. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for coming.
Thanks for having us.
Morgan Inman at the Fuzzy Peach in Charlotte. Morgan, your family owns and operates this franchise of the Fuzzy Peach. What an exciting thing to have for a family business.
Yeah. I still remember it like it was yesterday. My mom called me. I was at school at NC State, and my mom called me, and you know, this is something that we never had, you know, in the small town of Charlotte until my parents brought it in. She called me and she said, I finally know what I want to do, you know, as far as her business and, you know, something for herself. And she asked me how they did, and then I said they're awesome, it's amazing, they're always busy, and then took off from there.
Wow, very cool. So why Charlotte? Why did she want to bring, or your whole family, why did y'all start one and bring one here?
Well, in the small town of Charlotte, we did not have a dessert that was available, really. The only ice cream shop, Yummy's, closed down, and we wanted to provide a healthy alternative, you know, as far as a dessert that people could get in the small town of Charlotte.
Yeah, very good. They can definitely find that here.
Absolutely.
Now, we want to get into the flavors and toppings and all that stuff, but before we go over there, tell us a little bit about the party room, because I know that people can rent something here, which would be perfect for birthday parties and stuff like that. So tell us a little bit about what people rent that room for.
Anything and everything. We have a lot of birthday parties for the little kids in there, which, you know, this is their favorite place in the whole entire world, of course.
That's so.
And we've even had an Army recruiter do some of his recruitment here as well. So, like I said, anything and everything.
Okay, so any occasion and really any organization can come in here and use that room.
Anytime, any place.
Okay, very good. Now tell us a little bit, y'all are very supportive of this community and the schools in here. Tell us a little bit about what you do that is so supportive, some of the fundraisers that you have.
Our biggest one that we do is the AB Honor Roll Report Card Program. And what we do with that, for every A or B that you have, you're going to get 50 cents of free yogurt. So that is a big thing that we do. Not only are we giving a discount on our product, but we're also encouraging the students to do better in school. And we also sponsor Union Elementary, Schlote Middle, West Brunswick, BCC. All the schools in our area are sponsored by the Fuzzy Peach.
So y'all support a lot of different groups around here. Now, what exactly, how do you support them? How do you do the fundraisers?
Football teams, cheerleading teams, baseball teams, anything like that, Parks and Rec, middle school, high school, whatever the case may be. What we do is they contact us if they want to do a fundraiser. If they come in from 6 to 8, then 15% of the sales will be donated back to them during the time period that they're here. So.
Okay, very good. Well, I know our viewers are probably very interested about the good stuff and what flavors you have and what toppings. Yeah. So can you show us a little bit about what you got?
Absolutely, absolutely. We'll head on over this way. Yogurt's over here, toppings are over here. We'll go ahead and get started.
Let's go. All right, Morgan, we're here. We're ready to fill up a cup. So walk us through what our viewers, when they come in, walk us through what they're going to do when they get here.
The first thing that better happen is one of the employees better greet the customer. We're really, really big on that. That's customer service is number one in our book. Cups are right here. You can get your plain cups. We also have waffle bowls, which are made every single day.
So very fresh.
Fresh every single day. Then we have cones dipped in chocolate. We do everything that you see here.
Okay, all
in
made
store.
right here.
Absolutely,
very
absolutely.
Good.
So as far as the flavors go, you've got 10 different options to choose from.
Oh wow, okay.
We've got chocolate and vanilla. Gotta have those, of course. You've got no sugar added flavors. You've got low fat flavors. And I'd say generally, this is not every time, but generally you've got about 6 or 7 flavors that are going to be fat free. Like as of right now, we've got saltwater caramel, peanut butter, and coastal cupcake. Okay. Those are the only 3 that have fat in them on the line right now.
So they can choose from all the other ones if they're looking for a low fat option.
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. And even it says low fat, you know, and everything else is fat free, but it says low fat. There's very, very little fat in it. I mean, you're only talking about 3 to 4 grams of fat in a serving, which is 8 ounces. Yeah.
This is a great alternative for dessert for people.
Well, until we get over there, where
toppings,
everything is lost once you get over there. We'll go ahead. We'll get us a cup of vanilla and chocolate. You can swirl. You can mix and match. What would you like to do? What do you want? Vanilla, chocolate?
Oh gosh, a swirl.
We can do that. Okay.
Very good. So now, on to the toppings.
Let's go.
Okay, Morgan, so we are here. This is the toppings bar. Obviously, there's tons to choose from. So tell us a little bit about what you got on this bar and some of the things that maybe aren't out that will be here, you know, throughout the year.
Absolutely. And as you see, and like you said, we offer a bunch of toppings, over 40 total, in fact.
Oh my gosh.
Everything ranging from sprinkles, M&Ms, wet walnuts, Oreos, cinnamon rolls, fresh fruit, a little bit of everything that we're going to offer for you to get here.
So how do people choose out of all of these things what to put on?
That's always the hard part for everybody, myself included. I personally have to stay away from this whole place in general. So we're going to start off, we'll go rainbow or chocolate?
Rainbow.
Rainbow. We'll get a little bit of rainbow sprinkles. Yeah, bringing out my inner 5-year-old. We're going to move on down. We'll grab, no, we're not going to do Oreos. We're going to go wet walnuts. Now this is going to be one of our most popular toppings, wet walnuts. I think my grandma eats half the can every time she comes in. And with everything we got going here, I feel kind of obligated to get something relatively healthy.
There you go.
My personal favorite choice always is the strawberries. And
this looks good.
Get a little more on there. And I think that's good here. All right, we'll move on down here to the syrups.
Okay.
A lot of different options here. My favorite is the marshmallow, so we're going to throw a little bit on there. Sounds kind of weird, but it is absolutely delicious.
Perfect.
And the last part, got to weigh it.
Well, that looks delicious, and we really appreciate you showing that to our viewers. I know that they're going to come in here and get some frozen yogurt themselves.
I hope so.
So tell our viewers where they can find you, your location, maybe a telephone number, and any other information that they can reach you at.
Okay. As far as our location, we're on Main Street, Charlotte, right next to Duffers, AT&T Wireless, which is technically called the Charlotte Plaza. Okay. As far as our contact information, you can reach us at charlotte@thefuzzypeach.com. That's our email address. Phone number is 755-3899. And that's also 755 Fuzz, so
Okay,
it's easy
very
to
good.
remember. And then we're also on Instagram and Facebook.
Okay, so they can find you on social media.
Search Shalote Fuzzy Peach. We're going to pop right up. So.
Okay, great. Well, we appreciate you showing us how to fill up a cup.
I appreciate
what
you
all
coming
you have and doing the interview. So thank you so much.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you. Here with Monica Spence-Vogel, owner of Blue, a great boutique here in Sunset Beach. Very excited to come out here. Y'all have so much great stuff. I've always walked by and see everything in here, and I've been so anxious to come in and see what all you have.
Oh, well, welcome to Blue Cat.
Thank you.
We have a little bit of everything. We call ourselves the cute little shop on the middle of the block. The emphasis is on little. We carry lots of fun boutique clothing lines. We usually like to get 3 to 6 pieces only, so that you don't see them everywhere when you're out with your friends. And we also carry a lot of chippy shabby, kind of funky fun cottage style furniture and home decor. A lot of people don't realize that.
Yeah, I was going to say, I didn't even know that that was available for sale here.
Yes, everything is for sale. It's kind of crazy. We used to own a shop in Illinois, and most of it was furniture with a little bit of clothing added. And so, since our shop is so small, we put the emphasis on clothing, and then we use our furniture as display items, but we sell them as well.
Okay, so we have a couple things out here right now that we've pulled, and so I mean everything from even this bike with some stuff in it to this chair to what this model has here is all for sale.
Everything is for sale. We love our little turquoise beach cruiser.
Yes,
it's like
adorable.
An original vintage bike that it's got that cool kind of beach vibe with that wonderful turquoise color. And then we do lots of soft pastels, florals, all cottage colors, chippy white. And then it shows off the colors of the clothing really nice.
Right,
We're finding this season lots of brights, lots of corals, turquoise. Lots of wraps. You can throw it over your bathing suit, but you can also wear it for lunch or dinner.
Ooh, very nice.
Lots of bright colors, lots of fun florals. Scarves. We just brought back 300 scarves.
Oh my gosh,
so we have a crazy amount of scarves in our shop right now.
Yeah. So what's the style? I know that you mentioned vintage here. So does everything kind of have a vintage style to it?
It does. We like to do kind of playful, wonderfully constructed garments that are not real expensive, that you can pair with what you are wearing, or you can do a complete wardrobe and start out and add some really fun jewelry to it.
So you let me wear some jewelry here for the interview.
This is one of our favorites. It's our Johnny Loves June line, and everything is handmade. They make it to order. Their claim to fame is one of the young country stars worked to the CMAs, and their business took off.
Oh, wow.
We just sold a really cute dress the other day to a girl who was going to wear it to the Country Music Awards.
Oh, very neat.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
She'll look really cute in it.
Yeah, and even this necklace here that I have on is a great addition to my outfit that you let me wear for the interview. So you even have some chunky necklaces, and then just all different styles.
We do. We've got a little bit of bling with a little bit of country look with a little bit of a mix that you can put with what you've already got in your closet or your jewelry box.
Okay, so some things just to step up an outfit. And accessorize.
Exactly.
Very good.
Exactly.
Well, you even got some stuff
Even
over
these
here.
would look great with what you've got on.
I was going to walk over here and see
We
what
love
you got.
Western boots, old or new. We love old ones because somebody's already gotten the blisters.
Yeah, so they're broken in.
Yeah, they're broken in.
So you've got some more stuff over here, like you said, so some furniture, some pillows. So you got some home decor stuff as well.
We do.
And again, another great outfit that you have on display, and some necklaces and even bags. So tell us a little bit more about what's on display here.
We have a local gal who makes bags for us. She does a lot of fun colors.
That's nice.
One of a kind. Our emphasis is a lot on one of a kinds. Even if it's not handcrafted for us, we'll only buy ones or twos of our necklaces, just so it keeps it personal for you.
Right, so everyone's unique.
Yeah, so it's an investment. We love clothes that you can wear a couple different ways. You could wear this with leggings, you could put it with a pair of Holy Boyfriend jeans, and just get a lot of different wears, looks out of one item.
Very good. Now, what made you want to open this shop here in Sunset Beach?
Oh, well, we had a shop for 15 years right outside of Chicago, and I love retail. My favorite thing about retail is the people you meet on the other side of the counter.
Yeah.
They're always, you never know their story until they come in and you become friends with them. They're artists and they're musicians, they're actresses, they're moms. It's just, they're all so different.
Right.
And for me, that was something, after 15 years, I felt I would miss.
Okay.
I used to work in Chicago as a designer for Marshall Fields, and that was a great career. I did that for 10 years. It would take me 2 hours to get to work and 2 hours to get home. But the career was really fun.
Well, good.
It was really fun. So it kind of gets in your blood and it sticks with you.
Yeah.
This is just that, only in a more personal way.
Very good.
We love Sunset Beach, so it was a given for us that when we both retired, we would move here.
And open this place up. That's great.
Yeah.
Now, where's the name Blue come from?
You know, when we moved here, our old store was a totally different store as far as, it was much larger, different name. We wanted something that kind of went with the area. Blue skies, blue ocean. We love that kind of French spelling and just short and sweet.
Yeah, it looks
something
good. It
easy
looks
to
like
remember.
It fits the store perfectly.
It does fit the store.
Yeah, very good. Now, I know you mentioned bright colors and some scarves, and as we're getting into spring, what else are some of the new trends that are going to be happening that people are going to start seeing with clothing specifically?
Oh, gosh. There are so many fun things this season. There are pastel denims, bright colored denim, jeans. There are peasant shirts, a lot of flowing arms, a lot of lace accents, lots of paisley and prints mixed together. Very flattering. Even it's very flattering for all body types, which we love.
Right, right. That's another thing I was going to ask is, do you have a specific age group that you target with what you have in the store, or is it kind of anyone?
We have found our customer goes from high school on up into retired ladies who've moved down here who might be in their 80s.
Oh, wow, okay.
Fashion's just universal. It goes, it's really ageless.
Okay. Well, very good. Now, if our viewers are wondering where you are, give them your contact information, your physical address, and then if you have any kind of social media or anything like that.
Oh, sure. We are located in Sunset Beach at 1780 Queen Anne Street. We're Suite 6. Okay. It's the cute little shop in the middle of the block. You can find us on Facebook, Blue and Carolina, or you can find us on our blog, blueboutique.blogspot.com.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for letting us come out here and do the interview and see all the great things you have in your shop. I'll definitely be back, and we really appreciate you doing the interview.
Oh, thank you so much for having us. Stop in. We get new things in every week.
Oh,
so
absolutely.
We'll be looking forward to seeing you again.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kat.
Thanks for joining us today on Brunswick Biz, only on ATMC TV. Special thanks to Ocean Owl Fish Company, the Fuzzy Peach Gelote, and Blue. If you have any questions about these businesses or would like to see a business on our show, remember it is free. Just give us a call at 755-1770. Thanks again for watching Brunswick Biz. Don't forget to tune in next month for a brand new episode where we connect Brunswick County one business at a time.
The Tulip Tree Boutique, a women's and children's clothing store in Ocean Owl Beach.
where charming and classic meet fun-loving and playful.
Stay connected with your community channel. Like ATMC TV on Facebook today.
Bigger is better when you build your own bundle with ATMC. Get the best deals on all your favorite entertainment. Choose unlimited calling throughout the U.S. and Canada. Add blazing fast internet at up to 100 megs. With over 100 different combinations, you can build a bundle in all kinds of ways. The more you bundle, the bigger the savings. Build your own bundle. Bigger entertainment, bigger internet, bigger savings. It's a big deal. BYOB with ATMC.